are my people, and the responsibility to keep them safe should fall on no one else but my own shoulders. I am saying this because I have faith in my abilities, and even more so in the bravery of Jinzhou's soldiers and our people. You deserve to make your own decision about this after uncovering your true identity. I appreciate everything you've done for us during the past few days, and perhaps even longer ago. Once it all settles, I am ready to accommodate and assist in whatever future decision you make. You can leave Jinzhou, or the entire Huanglong if you wish. If you ever need me again, you need only ask. Let's keep this a secret between the two of us. How does that sound? Scar, you are now under arrest for committing multiple felonies in Huanglong. Do you have anything to say?
What do I want to say, huh? While I'd love to tell you another story, I guess that's not what you want to hear. Let's cut to the chase, Madam Magistrate. I'm getting bored already.
Very well. You will answer only our questions from now on.
Sure, why not? What do you want to know? A sentinel such as Jue can predict and correct future events. It gets in our way of achieving our sublime vision. We merely wanted to topple the set future built on lies and take control of our own destiny. Sure, why not? What do you want to know? The Threnodians. They hold the key to our ideal. Together, they will bring us the promised true lament. And we will embrace the new world that is bound to come. Sure, why not? What do you want? What is the lament? Disaster? Curse? Some kind of punishment? People only see the surface. The lament brings death, destruction, and countless reverberations. Reverberations that will be reflected, overlapped, and interwoven during the lament. They will be our salvation. The only path to a new life form and a new civilization. Sure, why not? Our goal has always been the same. We want you to join us. Forces battle over you, causing all this strife. And yet you remain unaware of your own worth. Are you really that naive? Or are you just dense? Whatever. Our interest in you is not affected by such trivial matters. Sure, why not? What do you want to know?
You kidnapped Jue and revived the Threnodian, accelerating the next lament. This is proof enough that you are the enemy of Jinzhou and all humanity. Stop dreaming you can force Rover to join you. He is our honored guest, and I will not allow any harm to come his way.
How confident you sound. As the Threnodian's resurrection approaches, Jinzhou is barely holding on. How much longer do you think you can keep up this facade?
Thank you for your concern. We have crushed your schemes once, and we can do it again. I have one last question for you. Abducting Jue, stalking Rover, and setting up an ambush in Chicha village. You couldn't have accomplished that all on your own, unless...
Unless I'm not the only overseer in Jinzhou, right? I have answered all your questions with full honesty. I don't mind you knowing because it won't make any difference. You can try to stop us with all you have, but it's too late to change the course of history. Now, I have one question for you. You seem convinced we caused the disappearance of Jue. What if I told you there was more to it? Would you be curious?
About Jue. What else do you know?
Come closer and I'll tell you, Madam Magistrate. It's a secret for your ears only.
How dare you! Madam...
No. It can't be.
Shocked, aren't you? But there's more. What if I told you your Sentinel had made this prophecy a long, long time ago? Your all-seeing Sentinel abandons you now, of all times. Need I say more? We're merely adding a touch of extra fuel to the fire that will soon consume all. Rover, care for a wager? I know you've been searching for answers about your past, and I've got news for you.
Watch out!
You are one of us, the Black Lambs, and you have been chosen to join us, ushering in the new world. Once you discover what you really are, you will come to us with no hesitation. Fraxidus awaits your arrival with open arms. And I look forward to that day in sincere anticipation.
Sorry, Rover. What he mentioned about our Sentinel is highly sensitive. I cannot disclose it yet. Is it a ploy to create distrust among us? Or... I must first find our Sentinel, Tuang. Jue is the Guardian Sentinel of Jinzhou, while I am the final decision maker. Without the assistance of Jue, I cannot guarantee... Thank you. I am glad you think so. Jue can predict the future. And up to this point, while justice may not be universally agreed upon, its decisions have consistently served the best interests of Huanglong. For that, I suppose we will have to talk. In addition, Rover, Jue to the Awakened One. When raindrops fall upstream, please head to the Northfall Barrens and seek General Jian. I suppose so. General Jian is currently battling another TD outbreak in the Northfall Barrens. which will also serve as our front line against the Threnodian. But the ongoing war, since you won't need to go there right now. Not until when the raindrops fall upstream. I know you're here for clues about your... Have you heard about the Black Shores, Rover? It's an organization shrouded in mystery, with a secretive membership process, and members who usually keep their identities hidden. Upon your awakening, one of their members discreetly contacted, but please don't worry. The Black Shores developed a special lament prediction system. While operating in secrecy, they are not an extreme. They have been monitoring the situation thanks to their extra help. This Blake Bloom is their symbol. The Black Shores members usually wear it on their person. Yes, I suppose it does make them stand out. This photo is yours to keep. I will return with Jue shortly. Rover, are you all right? I see. The Black, since you're likely being closely I suggest keeping an eye out for the Black Shore. I'll do my best to find Jue. This is my promise. Yes. Please. Sanhua.
Yes, Madam Magistrate.
I will be going on a temporary leave.
Understood.
No need. Both Chanli and I will be away, and there will be more than enough paperwork for you to handle.
Is Lady Chongli leaving for the capital? Please pardon my intrusion, but he just faced an ambush in the Central Plains. What if...
Regarding that incident, we tried to warn him about the Fraxidus. If he runs into another powerful enemy like Sanhua, you can place more trust in Rover and me.
Understood, my lady. No matter what happens...
Both the interrogation and my appointed meeting with Rover...
Scar only needed the two of you as his audience. We already knew what he wanted, and we let him have as much.
He decrypted every message we intended to convey. It's only proper you meet him in person, as the one who crafted those puzzles. Such intricate puzzles. I guess only Rover has the patience to solve them all.
No detail is too small. I'm sure he understands. Besides, not seeing the opponent heightens the thrill of the game, if everything goes according to the prophecies of Jue. So, what did our captive from the Fraxidus tell you about Jue?
That Jue had predicted I will have to fight it one day. A fight that will shape Jinzhou's future.
Well, that is unexpected. But you don't seem all that surprised, do you?
Can't say I am. I had suspected as much from our previous conversations, and the message it left me.
Where was it when you last...
It was in Mount Firmament. Unlike Jinzhou City, that mountain is still resting in stillness.
The place where the first people of Jinzhou lived, and where Jue first manifested before us humans.
I'll find Jue.
Our enemies could have planned it as a trap.
I understand.
Would you let what you heard from Scar sway your
No. He cannot ever turn me against Jue. If anything, his words only confirmed my theory. I am the magistrate of Jinzhou. The prophecy speaks of a decisive incident for Jinzhou's future. My job remains unchanged.
Is that your final answer?
A single strand's neglect births mountainous upheaval. You taught me that. Remember, the safest option is for me to go in person.
Very well. Since we are already mid-game, I will let you decide our next move. This time, I shall be a pawn in your hand. Remember, I will always stand by your side.
Am I a player or a mere pawn? I suppose there is no difference at this point. No matter what, I will do what I must.
For another adventure? Another day, another heroic me! Bullies, let's fight! Bullies, keep up! You're in for it now!
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. Leave it to me.
Here we go again! Leave that away! Here comes Encore! Leave
Swift and resolute.
me
I see your
Fate has led you to me. And considering the terms I'm offering, you wouldn't refuse me, would you?
I will be there for everyone.
Nice. Make this quick.
I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. Let's prove our value to each other. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. Such delightful and irresistible power. Well, now we have another shared secret. I alone will
Time for another
Time
for another adventure.
I alone will decide whether it's for sure. Masterpiece complete. Still recognize me. Brilliant lights the way. Found your weak spot. The world is mine. In the name of the Montanes.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need... You there.
Can you keep up? Let's take them together. Let's take them together. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield. You there.
Surrender.
The world is mine. And still, a new era awaits. Quickly and swiftly. My company. Bringing lights away. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. I alone will decide whether it's for
I see. Yes. I can feel the tension in the streams. I'm worried something bad is gonna happen.
There you are, Rover.
The Academy has noted a concerning rise in Tacet Field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city. Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. Now, I have experiments to run. Take care.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The Frax at us again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian the General, Jean C the Magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou Sentinel. Is there any kind of connection between them?
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General Jian used to be a military doctor.
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinzi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly Tacet discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the Retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards, as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm, no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired, until the deafening roar of Qinlong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Guanlong. That battle struck us hard, but our Sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who will guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our Sentinel and the new Magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all that. Maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways that set these divine beings apart from us. Their thinking tends to be elusive to the average person.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day, not gonna lie.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager, and she was suddenly selected to be the magistrate. It must have been so difficult for her. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience and authority in the political realm. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi because they trusted Jue's judgment.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. Our previous magistrates were all top-notch at running the show. And Madame Jinshi, she's already made the city a well-oiled machine in no time. I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. She was made for this. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this, did you get clues from your past from Madame Jinshi?
Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. Sounds like the name of a place, but I've never seen it on any map.
This flower. It's only a photo, and I can't tell where it came from with my ability. still in the dark about that. If we are to look for them with only a...
Since it's about flowers?
Yes.
You're making me blush. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers. I think I saw her earlier. Let's...
Bad. The white has been dyed red.
Oh, hello! Xixia, Yang Yang.
What? Hey, Grandma Lynn. We're here for some stories today. And here's our new friend. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here. The one who can crush TDs, cook up echoes, knock Inferno Rider flat, and KO Phalian Baringle with a single punch.
Oh, my. You're such a sweetheart.
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert, I got a favor to ask.
Have you seen flowers like this one before?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers local to Jinzhou, but this one... Oh, it doesn't match anything we have here. I don't think I've seen anything similar. Not even in the plant encyclopedias.
Oh no. If not even a flower expert like you can recognize it, who else could help us?
Oh, Xixia, I'm far from an expert. We've got a plant-type resonator here in Jinzhou, remember? She knows the plants much.
Oh, are you talking about that young lady? I always see her helping out at your store.
Yes, she has been a great help. She knows a lot about everything plant-related, and she is such a sweet child. Her smiles always make me happy. She reminds me of the lovely Starf. I'd call out to her, "Little Starflower, it's dinner time." She's probably up, and I said I wanted a field in the back mountain to plant my flower. Go in that direction.
Thank you so...
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't forget to visit my Penjing shop. I'll have treats ready.
Shine or to die. Merely two sides of the same coin. Can you keep up? Anything catch your eye? Journey. Lighter than a dove.
This should be the shortcut to the back mountain. Once we cross the waterfall, we'll reach Mount Pingting. The flowers seem to be showing us the way. Let's follow it. A bridge of flowers. That's impressive.
Smooth, Jenny.
Hello? Are you lost? Do you need help? Starflower. That's what my Grandma Lynn likes to call me. Oops, sorry. I should have introduced my... It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. I am Verena. My pleasure to have the opportunity to meet with you today. My apologies. I used to live in the New Federation, so I'm not very familiar with the language here. Hi, Verena. I'm Chisha, this is Yang Yang, and he's Rover. Grandma Lynn told us we should come find you. Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. I left those flowers so she knows how to reach me. What seems to be the trouble? If there's anything I can help you with.
We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. Pure black flowers are rarely found in nature. We can't rule out the possibility that it's been dyed. When looking at the structure, take Iris for example. Its petals are similarly oval-shaped, but it has double petals. It's not viola either. Then there is also the cliff recluse. But this flower has a longer stamen and an extra... Lemongrass is also similar in shape. It's native to the New Federation, though it has a similar stamen length. It has a conical inflorescence with a trumpet... Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower. It's a single-petaled flower, but the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle. Wow, you really know your stuff. Anyway, this black flower does look very special, so I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped. I can feel some faint traces, so my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant. But in order to figure out the right soil for it, or exactly what type of resonance energy it is, gosh, help us out, someone? We don't know what kind of... Speaking of that, how does it even work?
Shizia, wait,
yeah? I was just saying...
If this black flower is indeed their symbol, the Black Shore members should immediately know. But to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar flower, given that if they are indeed in Jinzhou City...
Oh, I see. I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability, if you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena, you can do it. No way! That's amazing, seriously. Thank you. It's nothing. I'm glad I could help. It's friggin' amazing! Could you do that again? Please! I love it!
Rover. We've been seeing these black petals for a while now. The streams have been disrupted. Rover, are you sure? Okay. Tricia and I will over.
The Fraxidus. What are they doing in a place like this?
Damn that woman.
Always getting it on. What are you doing here? Get lost!
The weird noises persist. They're coming after me.
Can you keep up?
If I climb up to that point, I should be able to get behind that person. Better hide here for now. Looking for me?
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up. You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You have great potential. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target, after all. Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake Bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans. What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have fun while we can to stop at nothing for more power? Take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and we'll make you the most special seed among them all.
My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself. I can feel such explosive potential within you. One day, you'll surely bear the most beautiful fruit imaginable. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you. I think, actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew. Don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games. But if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, you're mine. And I don't like sharing. Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd. Whoa. Don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Nothing in particular. The way you look at me, though, it's almost as if... No, forget about it, but I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure. I can feel something oddly familiar about you.
My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. Huh. That was fast.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Is that a friend or foe? The Black Shores. Did you? Shizuya noticed a guy acting suspicious. Sure.
Lighter than a dove.
Rover, there you are. We walked the streets, wearing the Blake bloom like you said. Talked to various people, but I didn't hear anything useful. Nothing in particular. Just some small talk.
Hey, aren't you the girl from earlier?
Yeah! You're so pretty! Can I take another selfie with you? The one we did earlier looked a bit blurry.
Please stop teasing me. Shuzia did say she found someone suspicious. Look, it's him.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patrol Letitia. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker. I've been traveling around, helping people out in my own small way.
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price. I'm the all-time intel champ, with more bestseller certificates than I can count.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Then... Who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of the star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even have a supervisor or not?
What? Come on! I already told you about her. Why won't you believe me?
Yeah, I believe you. I know what's going on. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall. She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Ah, you know, you saw her earlier. It's that girl. Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
Oh, please watch out. It's dangerous to run like that. Here you are. Hooray.
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you.
Back off. Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller, she's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes! Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Ah, Encore! Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me Uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Verena?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone, little Encore?
We got your back, little one. No worries. Just tell us what you know.
Because Encore must keep an eye on him.
Kids could have such wild imaginations sometimes.
Hey, Alto! Didn't you just send Encore there? Wait, why are they all giving you the side-eye?
Encore! Some things are better left unspoken, you know. Since the situation has come to this, I've got no choice but to tell you. Indeed! We're here for business. And it's a... Let's go!
Hey! Alto! Wait for me!
See ya! We still have a world to save!
Wait!
We can't let him get away!
I'll go search in the residential area.
What is this? Is he mocking us? I'll go down that way towards the patrol station. I know the streets here like the back of my hand.
Here's another split in the road. I'll go look for him in the square. I'll leave the other side.
The gaps between each mist figure are shrinking. Over there, at the end of that alley.
Huh. Now you're here. Well, we weren't really running from you.
Be good, please. Encore and Uncle Alto won't do anything bad to you.
That's enough, Encore. You're freaking our precious clients out.
Encore just did as Alto said. Encore is usually a good girl.
Don't be scared, Rover. Was it your idea to have those two ladies wear those counterfeit Blake blooms and attract our attention? I must admit, they looked quite convincing. If I was an outsider, I might mistake them for the real deal. So, you worked with a plant-type resonator. Interesting.
A plant-type resonator. We happen to know someone like that too, don't we?
Yeah, there are more than one of them out there. Not a big deal. So please, tell us, what do you want from the Black Shores? Not bad. Like what they say here in Huanglong. The straight hook is for willing fish to bite. Da-da-da-da! Your efforts finally caught our attention. Surprise! The people you've been looking for are right in front of you. Now, how's that for a piece of intel? I'll let you have it. Free of charge. Oh, not that disappointed look. I know you must have a ton of... As you already know, I'm an information broker. That means I make deals instead of passing out freebies. You want information? Relax. We want you to come with us to an abandoned Court of Savante facility. to help us recover a resonance beacon. In turn, I'll tell you everything we know so far. Our business is centered around customer satisfaction and built on integrity. Otherwise, we wouldn't qualify as consultants of the Black Shores. And since you're a first-time here, have this. And if you still have doubts about us, finally, as a last resort, encore! Do your cute face! Quick!
Please help us. Pretty please.
Look at this poor child, pleading to you like that. How could anyone have the heart to decline? The deal's settled then. We'll be waiting for you near this beacon in Whining Ix's mire. And don't forget to come alone, okay?
Rover, did you find them?
What? Seriously? As I expected. And it contains a very unique kind of remnant.
No way. Tch, not as mysterious as people make him out to be. Well, at least...
What did they tell you? That place. I only heard it's in a because of the dangerous weather conditions in Whining Ix's mire. It's been ages since anyone...
Don't worry, Yang Yang. We all know how strong our Rover is.
Okay, Rover, I'll tell the Academy about this, and they'll help transmit your data from the Resonance Nexus. There have been frequent tacit field activities.
Just ring us when...
For another adventure?
Lighter than a dove. A smooth journey. Can you keep up? A smooth journey. smooth journey. Quickly and swiftly. Anything catch your eye? A smooth journey. Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly. Running won't save me. The world is mine. In the name of the Montanes. Let's take them together. Start small, feel good. Lighter than a dove. Can you keep up?
Quickly and swiftly. Ah, there you are. A wise investment. Quickly and swiftly. Can you keep up?
Surrender your stuff.
Hey, Rover. I've sent the coordinates of that CSC research facility to your terminal. Now that we're in the same boat, let me fill you in on what we're getting into before we dive in. The Corte Savante is a mysterious scientific research organization. They're best known for their research in automata mechanics. But what really put them on the map isn't that. It's all the bizarre experiments they did. What's with the psychedelic black light coming from Morning Ix's mire? And is that freaky ring in the waters really the lake monster's doing? One day, a daring young scientist soared into the sky and never returned. Could this be the beginning of another diabolical plot?
Alto, why are you telling bedtime stories now? Is it time to sleep already?
My bad. Old habits die hard. But the big part is coming right one day, out of the blue. Every single Corte Savante member vanished. The last words from that mysterious researcher, the Corte Savante Committee's chairman. You want my research? You can have it! I left everything I gathered in the Corte Savante's labs. Now, what do you think, Rover? Aren't you curious? Ha ha! I knew you'd be into this like I am. I suppose the Magistrate of Jinzhou? We've set up resonance beacons worldwide to monitor the lament. As the saying goes, one miss is as good as a month. After the Corte Savante researchers disappeared, all of our resonance beacons. Recently, something went wrong with our lament detection system, and we suspected it had something. That's why we've been sent here. While our main goal is to retrieve the
Alto!
It's called Seize the Opportunity While I Can.
Quickly and swiftly.
quickly and swiftly.
Huh. Is my TD detector working? Discord. That's weird. Anyway, let's deal with it.
Can you keep up?
This is the place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after all these years. Their security's top-notch.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate's closed. Ugh.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the Retroact Rain. Never thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible. The Retroact Rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant energy from the Etheric Sea. Various events across space and time from every dimension are recorded in the form of remnant energy. The Retroact Rain conjures illusions of past events for those exposed to it. That rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiments. Before the Retroact Rain forms, it goes through 3 stages. In the first stage, it looks just like any... And what we're seeing now should be the second stage. Water droplets floating in midair, being absolutely still. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the Retroact Rain. Most of the researchers were driven by their obsessions, while some wanted to relive a particular experience. And others? But look at all these devices here! The sheer scale of this research is really something. It really makes one wonder, what on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive Retroact Rain? The power system here might still work. Let's split up and find it.
Hooray! Willie's that away!
keep up?
That Fraxidus Overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much longer to build this place without him. Though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. Well, he's our patron. Can't do anything about that. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me. But I'm okay with it, as long as we can keep doing our research.
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash. They'll never understand. As Professor Hyson stated, we are embarking. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw. The experiments have been going smoothly, but the artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the art. We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now.
Start small to build big.
How's Subject A038 doing?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit. However, we noticed some behavioral discrepancies from our initial expectations.
It's merely a replica after all. By the way, things have been
You notice it too. I suspect it is something to do with Subject A0, but it's been under strict surveillance.
I'll go check the security camera. Let's increase its ration after all.
Can you keep up? Can you keep up?
Now, this is the last freedom.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Wow! She's so pretty!
Rover, about this person. Knew it. Great! Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Looks like peace is a good option. Guys, brace yourself. We'll need to take it down.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out...
luminous energy.
Phew! Job done.
Anka is strong. Told ya. But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only a small faction of the Corte Savante Committee. They were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. But somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the Mire, which led to their attempts, and when they failed, to recreate the Retroact Rain. They resorted to making a replica of the lost civilization instead. To get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica various frequencies. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster, driven by the... It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of... And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer mentioned in that log may have something to do... Those researchers, they were too obsessed. The monster devoured them. But no. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the Black? As you already know, we monitor and research. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy-intensive operations. This Blake Bloom is a product of that. Our island is located in the perfect... That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly... All we could do for now, what do you want to know about the Black... Camellia? Of course we do! Yeah, she can be kinda unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer. I know she could be a bit too straightforward in how she expresses herself, but what do you want to know about... All All right. No more beating around the bush. He just wanted to make sure the Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We like your skills, and what do you want to know about the Black? We just received a warning from our Lament. So, we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate. Yes, entire countries have. What do you want to know about the Black? I'm just an insignificant consultant, but I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share. This is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians.
Yep! Encore can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad guy. And Encore and Alto are the heroes of justice! So we're gonna stop the bad guys!
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We're glad I got you on board. Oops. Almost forgot. Wait. No. It can't be.
Hey, Alto! I alone will decide whether it's for show or for battle. Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no, 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 no! Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. This is... It's the real Retroact Rain.
Rover, Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers, prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for Retroact Rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations and no adverse effects. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD outbreaks immediately. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain stops.
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
This guy packs a serious punch. It's already so powerful in my hands. When I'm just an odd...
Careful. Tacitite weapon.
Rest assured, I'll take out the...
The Ministry of Development once designed a weapon for as non-resonators lack the necessary forte to control the weapon. Prolonged exposure to Tacitite. That's why the weapons couldn't operate. After taking over as general, I revamped the Midnight Rangers' recruitment tactics. Primary combat units now consist of resonators. I still remember the admirable courage in those ordinary people's eyes as they vault.
Let's join the Riverside.
The Riverside?
You won first place in the last armed race, remember?
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. If everything goes well.
Can we really try?
I do.
Hey, you see? The raindrops. They're falling off. It's the Retroact Rain.
That day, as the rain fell, the Retroact Rain should have been a... However, the Threnodians, our city cannot endure another...
General. Got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are... But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour. He strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. You've seen it firsthand. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. Sir, his name is... Jian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but... this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally right before us. And now, you're asking me to sit back and do nothing because of some phantoms. Silence? Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? No. I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades, as you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, one by one? Will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path, no questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. We will win this battle by any means necessary. Gian, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Go on. Keep fighting.
Wind Rider.
Fight! Until the last of them is wiped out!
General Ge Lin, we fight to protect what we cherish. We cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
Is that so? As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth. You and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General. General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon. It's gradually turning full now, as you predicted. The sky. It looks just like how it was during the battle beneath the Crescent.
It's time.
Sir, the Midnight Rangers are ready. We await your orders.
Attention all troops. Take position and get ready to engage.
Sir.
When the moon turns full, the roving traveler shall return. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Here they are. They're not coming at us. Are they trying to protect something, or are they waiting for commands? With a TD outbreak of this magnitude and organization, someone must be orchestrating it. Could it be?
It looks almost full now, and the retroact rain falling. Rover, maybe this is the right time Madam Magistrate was talking about.
Citizens of Jinzhou, please remain calm and evacuate in...
It's a pre-recorded broadcast message. This wave of TD attack, we knew this was coming. And thanks for coming in time, Rover. Oh, Director Tao Chi is here too. For a better rundown of the situation, you can find her near the city gate.
This lesion looks bad.
My wounds are closing up.
It's nothing. Rover, are you all? Jinzhou is such a beautiful place. I still have some herbs with me.
And that's all we've got?
If the wounded can't be transferred to hospitals in time, take them to my tea house and boxing gym.
Thank you, Mr.
As a citizen, it is my obligation to aid in the face of this immense danger. I'll do my best. Are you all right, young miss? This is one of the largest TD outbreaks I've witnessed. I still have some supplies with me.
Are you still up for another fight or two?
Don't underestimate us. We'll make sure that...
Good. That's safety...
Aye, sir.
Any update on the protective barrier?
We've put in all our resources to repair it. But if those tacit discords keep coming at us, it might not hold up for long. I presume you must be Rover. Maybe we've met somewhere before. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I am Tao Chi, a director at the Ministry of... Thank you for lending us a hand. It's our defense system against the retroact rain. Once the protective barrier breaks down, tacit discords could manifest...
Rover, remember, the retroact rain is essentially condensed droplets of remnant energy that fall from the etheric sea. This remnant energy makes it a magnet for tacit discord. It records events from all times and places, allowing those who come... That's what we call the phantoms of... It kind of works like how resonators resonate with the world. The more you're exposed to the rain... Oh, and here's another interesting fact about the retroact rain. When it's raining across a large area, illusions pulled from the memories of multiple people can manifest at once. Nice cat. Jinzhou has been a battleground for centuries. That's why it has to deal with the Threnodian that represents the concept of war. Once the retroact rain reaches its final stage, there'll be thousands of phantoms. Phantoms of dead soldiers and tacit discords.
This is the one major threat that has been looming over Jinzhou. Our magistrate ordered the construction of this barrier precisely because of that. Indeed, the Phantoms should only mechanically repeat what they had been doing. They shouldn't have the ability to interfere with reality. But the retroact rain can be significantly enhanced through the Threnodian's power. As a result, said Phantoms become increasingly realistic, to the point of inflicting real harm on humans. In that battle 3 years ago, our soldiers got into a gruesome fight against countless tacit discords, either native to Northel Barrens or produced by retroact rain and endless swarms of phantoms. Phantoms of tacit discords and our fallen soldiers repeated their indiscriminate attacks on everything in their sight. Soldiers could not tell friends from foe. The relentless rain even recreated the brutal deaths of their comrades, etched in vivid detail. The Northel Barrens turned into a living hell, and to this day, we can still hear the desperate cries.
The battle beneath the Crescent was humanity's first recorded encounter with retroact rain enhanced by Threnodian power. Your previous general sent back valuable video recordings of the rain. Those videos provided crucial information, which allowed nations worldwide to speed up their research on defense against the retroact rain. Our people at the Black Shores have theorized that the Threnodian abnormal moon sightings and the retroact rain may be linked. Yeah, something like that. But it's only a theory, so unfortunately, we can't predict retroact rains yet. But we know it's...
The moon just changed in an instant. If this...
And Jinzhou's dealing with what happened 3 years ago. The Threnodians' revival is never an independent occurrence. They could sense one another through some form of telepathic link. The revival of a Threnodian in Jinzhou will trigger catastrophic events and affect other nations. We gotta hustle back to the Tethys base, recalibrate our lament detector. Anyway.
Please stay safe.
That's all we've gathered so far. The TD outbreaks won't stop before the end of this reign.
Mom, there's another wave of them ahead.
Speak of the devil. I'll need to take a very long nap after this.
Activate the defense mechanisms!
Leave it to me.
Everyone, hold your ground!
This is my curtain call!
Finally.
We made it! Oh, thank you so much!
It's dangerous here. Let's head back first.
Please tell me this is the last one? Rover, your moves are sharp as always. Dealing with so many TDs seemed like a walk in the park for you.
Rover, did you see that?
Now, it's almost identical to what we saw 3 years ago, during the battle beneath the Crescent. I'm afraid we're already running out of time.
Report the situation.
Madam Magistrate, the barrier has been fully repaired, and we have evacuated all residents.
Well done, Director Tauchi. Indeed. It's been a while, It's been going according to plan, if I may say so. I was made aware of this in advance, and planned out our defense beforehand. Now that we are facing such an emergency, I cannot sit back and wait for Jue to save us. I will act and see my duty through. This is my decision. I have secured some much-needed aid for our city during my visit to the capital. Rover, do you still remember? Now we have raindrops that fall upstream, and the Midnight Rangers general in the Norfall Barrens, ready to take on the Overthrax. This must be the right time Jue was talking about. Rover, It's going to be dangerous. You might directly confront a Trinodian. On the entire Jinzhou's behalf, you will be remembered as a heroic ally in our defense against external threats, regardless of the outcome of this battle. May victory prevail the lasting night. I will pray for your safe return.
Rover, I have informed border checkpoints across Jinzhou about your trip to the front line. You have been granted unlimited access to all Yangyang. You're one of our outriders. You'll need to pass through a tacit field to reach our base in the Desert.
Rover, Yangyang, I'll be keeping the city safe as a patroller. Do come back in one piece, okay? Wow, thanks, Rover. Can't believe you still remember that title. I'll live up to it for sure.
It seems the rain is not stopping anytime soon.
The city. Rest assured, you can count on me.
I will keep everyone safe.
Me too.
Don't forget us, Lion Dance Troop.
We got this!
As you can see, everyone's ready to defend our city.
Rover, Yangyang, safe travels.
I've informed General Jian that you're heading to his place. He will be meeting up with you soon.
May victory prevail the lasting night.
Defend the south gate. Enemy attack weakening. This wave is almost over.
Stay sharp. The battlefield is dynamic. Do not let your guard down. Stay sharp.
North Gate! TDs incoming! Our enemies are spent! Hold your ground!
Tacit discords nearby have been dealt with. Now the city's defense. Please update me on the situation in Jinzhou City.
Under Madam Magistrate's command, the Barrier Washu Academy and Ministry of Development are on standby for further instructions.
Baiju is overseeing operations at the Academy, while Mortefi has arrived at the Ministry. And that Rover, he is heading over to me.
I see. We have success. We'll go pick them up as soon as possible. The rain's getting heavy. There are signs of Tacet Discords reviving. Intense frequency fluctuation. I need to clear the way for them as quickly as... Stay sharp. Couple more Tacet Discords. Time to get rid of them.
Thundering Mephis.
Leave it to me.
The Threnodian's revival has done significant damage to the environment nearby. Things have gotten even more dangerous out here. The closer we get to Norful Barrens, the worse it gets. The streams feel heavy with dread and the smell of blood. There must be a brutal fight going down in the Desert Island. The Tacet field-directed Tauchi mentioned should be right up ahead. We must pass through it to reach our base and find General GN. I wonder what other anomalies await us ahead. Is that one of our soldiers? Candles contain a lot of radiant energy. These Tacet Discords might be coming after us. The rain is spreading across Desert Rock Island. I can feel chaos growing in the stream. We must hurry. There are more Tacet Discords. Be careful. The Rhetoric Brain's effects are worsening. We must proceed with caution. There, another wounded soldier.
Are you Yang Yang?
What happened?
The Thundering Mephis. I'm part of the... This is where our supply station is. We were on our way. Thundering Mephis. In the end, I barely escaped. This place... It's dangerous.
Watch out!
It's him, General...
Thundering Mephis. We must bring it down to keep pushing. Bide the time.
The hour is upon us.
Storm, hear my command!
Ready for battle.
I can take it.
You're wide open. Break. The end over. Be gone!
We did it!
The Thundering Mephis is a blend of countless fallen soldiers' reverberations. As long as more soldiers are still dying here, it will always return. Not to mention, countless souls of our brave soldiers remain trapped in this rain to this—
General.
Sorry. The honor is mine, Rover. Madam Magistrate and Tao Chi have informed me of your willingness to assist us. Thank you for— I should properly welcome you with Huang Lon's formalities, but as the current situation— I've heard about your deeds from Madam Magistrate. Here, Retroact Rain Antidote, developed by the Academy. While the antidote cannot shield you from its effects entirely, it should at least lessen the hallucinations.